Hey guys, and welcome to this week's reading vlog. So it is Sunday, what day is it? December 15th, which means that the new chapter has been officially loaded for Magical Readathon. So we are on round 3. I'm very proud of myself that I have completed each prompt. I'm only getting 1 prompt per week, but I'm so proud that I completed each prompt and within the week. So far I am only in the middle of 1 book, and if you've watched my other reading vlogs, I said in my last reading vlog that I was not going to do this, and then I ended up doing it. I started another book. But I am in the middle of reading Garden Spells. You guys know this is my favorite book. If you're not an OG, you may not recognize this, but this is my favorite book, and it is an adult book besides like Harry Potter. And I am reading this to do a book swap with Gabby over Gab's About Books, and we are annotating as we read. And I Snapchatted her the other day being like, perhaps this was a mistake because I am like annotating like every other page, so there's gonna be a lot of annotations in here. So I'm about 49 pages in, and I love it so much, and I forgot how beautiful her writing is, and I've got lots of I keep underlining everything that is like magical realism and how like beautiful it is, and I have like little stickers in here too. So I've been really enjoying rereading one of my favorite books, and I'm hoping that it will be the prompt. It'll work for the Magical Readathon. So we are going to pull up this and I will see what my prompts are. Okay, so we are on chapter 3. It says, as you know, you'll grow to despise the sound of the morning bells, but it's so nice to wake up to these compared to Aunt Petunia's banging on the door angrily. You missed Hogwarts so much. The sun is just starting to peek through the hills, showering your whole dorm in golden light. You sit up in your bed, make some weird screeching noises while stretching. Hedwig is looking a bit offended. Classes start today. You and your classmates will get their timetables during breakfast, so there's no reason to delay. Plus, you can hear your stomach rumbling in protest. The Great Hall is already buzzing, and the tables are gleaming with all the delicious food. You see Ginny already sitting there with 3 extra pumpkin juice goblets for you. She got sorted into Gryffindor last night. Yay! What do you feel like having? Warm cinnamon and honey porridge, or buttered toast, eggs, sausage, and bacon. So, if it was oatmeal, I would maybe say the cinnamon and honey, but porridge just does not sound appetizing to me. So we're gonna go with the buttered toast. Oh, there's more options. Oh, my Lanta. Okay. Pumpkin and carrot cake, dessert for breakfast, cornflakes, and warm toast with jam. I'm still choosing the buttered toast. And eggs and sausage and bacon. First class is herbology. You're going to the greenhouse, which you didn't have the chance to visit in first year. This one is considerably louder than any of them you've been in before. There's constant rustling and whispering. And whispering? There's a couple of rows of what looks like simple plants, but they do seem to shuffle and sway slightly. Professor Sprout greets everybody with a broad and eager smile, as well as a pair of super fluffy earmuffs. As the class progresses and you learn all about the curious properties of mandragoras, you do start to wonder how is it that Hogwarts allows you to do all these crazy things. As Professor points out, the Mandragora screams will not kill anyone as they're too young, but Neville does faint when they start repotting them. This is so much more fun than Muggle lessons. A couple weeks have passed with little to note, which is unusual for you, until one day 3 things line up at once. Hermione pointed out the new sheet on the announcement board back in the common room. They're starting a dueling club, said Seamus. First meeting tonight. Wouldn't mind dueling lessons. They might come in handy one of these days. You had stumbled upon an angry Filch on your way to lunch after another herbology class, and he was able to put you in detention because of all the dirty footprints you left. Thankfully, nearly headless Nick has seen this and encouraged Peeves to cause some havoc as a distraction. Not that you think Peeves needed that much encouraging for that, but still. Nick has mentioned he is planning his 500th Death Day party. I'm holding a party down in one of the roomier dungeons. Friends will be coming from all over the country. It would be such an honor if you would attend. Mr. Weasley and Miss Granger would be most welcome too, of course, but I dare say you'd rather go to the school feast. If that's not enough, Wood had been pushing the whole Quidditch Gryffindor team to go for extra practice rounds. He is really determined to win the Quidditch Cup this year. You're already training 3 times per week, but he is now holding some extra non-mandatory. Wood said that was such distaste and pain. The whole team thinks Professor McGonagall had to threaten him with extra schoolwork if he forces the team to spend even more hours on the field instead of studying. Exactly, said Wood. He was tall and burly 6-year, and at the moment his eyes were gleaming with a mad enthusiasm. It's part of our new training program. Come on, grab your room and let's go, said Wood heartily. None of the other teams have started training yet. We're going to be the first off the mark this year. Don't yet know of a spell that would allow you to split yourself in 3, although it would be very helpful. So you have to pick what you'll do tonight. Go to the dueling club meeting, go to the Nearly Headless Nick's 500th death day party, or go to Quidditch practice. Okay, here's my reasoning behind why I'm choosing this. I'm gonna choose the death day party, even though this is the most undesirable option, because Quidditch practice, I can do Quidditch practice like sometime else. The death day party is only once, so I can go to it and have it like be done and over with, and I don't have to do it again, and then I would make someone else happy. And then dueling club, I feel like I can be like, I just missed the first lesson, can I still come to dueling club and still learn something and catch up? So I'm gonna do a death day party. Okay, so it says a promise is a promise and you like to keep them as often as you can. So I'll bet a bit reluctantly you, Ron and Hermione, make your way toward the dungeons to mingle among ghosts at a death day party. My reading prompt is read a paranormal book or a book that has ghosts. Darn it, that's not what I want to read. So you can see my reading prompt there. So I just figured out if I hit completio on this prompt, I have another prompt. So I need to go double check and make sure I didn't miss a prompt from last week. And we're gonna write down this prompt because I'm gonna have another prompt apparently. Okay, so it says, you quickly gather that any hope you had for dinner is now gone. The tables are packed with the most smelly, old, rotting dishes you ever did see. When Nick sees you looking at these, he explains that even though ghosts can't really taste anything, if you fly over something with a particularly strong scent, it's almost as if you can taste it. Oh no, let's turn back. I really don't want to talk to Moaning Myrtle, Hermione whispered in a rush. Who? Said Ron, scanning the room. A particularly sad-looking girl's ghost has appeared nearby. Speaking of sad-looking ghosts, Nick seems like he could use some cheering up. He's upset as he received a letter rejecting his application to join the Headless Huntsman once again. I'm either going to speak with Moaning Myrtle or try to cheer up Nick. So I'm gonna try to cheer up Nick. It says, after some flattery and agreeing to talk him up to the head of the committee, the beheaded, of the Headless Huntsman, highlighting how imposing and scary Nick is, he seemed to cheer up a bit. You spend another hour being introduced to various ghosts around the party. You get a distinct feeling that Nick was sort of trying to show you off. Normally that would bother you a bit, but he did really seem sad earlier. Plus it's his 500th death day, so you go along with it. However, you and your friends try and find a moment to casually sneak away because you did not know there's not going to be any real edible food, and the three of you are absolutely starving. So we're going to make our way to the Great Hall for dinner. Hold up, in chapter 2, did you get detention? Okay, so after double checking, I did not have any more problems that I missed for chapter 2, which is great. And I didn't get detention in chapter 2. So we are gonna continue on. It says, as you walk, you start hearing some voices. Rip, tear, kill. Excuse me, that was very unsettling, but you brushed it off. Hogwarts is an odd place. You shouldn't overreact over something a bit less usual. Who knows, it might be Myrtle trying to spook someone nearby. But after 1 minute you hear it again. So hungry, for so long. You're the only one that can hear this. You can almost sense the presence of something, moving toward the passageway over there. You run towards it. Kill. Time to kill. Something is shining on the wall ahead. You approach it slowly, squinting through the darkness. And it says, look up. The Chamber of Secrets has been opened. Enemies of the air, beware. This is end of chapter 3. Everyone seems to gather around you in a heartbeat, including all the teachers. Filch lets out a scream when he notices his cat petrified and hung on the wall. Professor Dumbledore assures him that she will be okay. We just need to wait for the Mandragoras to mature enough. Despite his calm tone, you notice his worry. Snape is quick to point a finger at you for being the first at the crime scene. Thankfully, that's not enough for any reasonable adult to blame you for this. However, it's enough for most of the students. You have to get to the bottom of this before anyone else is attacked, and before you get the blame for that too. Chapter 4 opens on the 22nd of December. Also, Watson wanted to come to Hogwarts with me. So, okay, I only have one prompt, so that's good. And I didn't miss any other prompts. So, I still have to find a book that's either paranormal or has ghosts in it. So, I'm gonna go look at the bookshelves now, and then I will check back with you guys. Okay, after some investigation, I searched on Goodreads under paranormal, and I was thinking about things. I do have options I can do. I have The Discovery of Witches I haven't read yet that I want to read. I have These Witches Don't Burn, which I also want to get to. However, I may still get to those. But, however, I looked up the definition on Google. So if you can see it right there. The definition of paranormal is denoting events or phenomenon such as telekinesis or clairvoyance that are beyond the scope of normal scientific understanding. So this may be stretching it a bit, but I'm going to say that garden spells could fall under that category. I would classify this as magical realism. I wouldn't classify this as paranormal, but there is magical things that happen in this book that is beyond the scope of normal scientific understanding. So I'm gonna choose this as my paranormal pick, even though it may be stretching it a bit, because I don't think it's not paranormal, but there is definitely magical elements in this. So, and it's definitely beyond scientific understanding. So I'm going to say this counts. Don't come for me in the comments. I'm really excited because then I can just keep reading this, and I've been loving this so much, and I'm gonna, I think, fly through this. And yeah, that is what I'm gonna be reading, and I will check back in with you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, it is now Tuesday at about 12:30, and I didn't update you guys. So I have been reading Guardian Spells like I said I was going to, and I am loving it so much. I don't remember how much I've told you, but I've been annotating it like crazy because it's my favorite book. So Gabby will have a lot to read. I'm going through here. I am now on page 137, so I'm on chapter 7, and I've been loving rereading this. I forgot how whimsical and magical and beautiful her writing style is, and how I love this book so much. So I'm gonna continue reading this one, and I am also listening to, I picked up a bunch of memoirs yesterday because they were like available on my audiobook in my library. So I decided to pick up Scrappy Little Nobody by Anna Kendrick. And I'm not very far into this, but it's not a very big book. I only have 5 hours left. I'm not even a full hour into this one yet. Pretty much just about her life and talking about her being a child actress so far. And she reads it, so I really like her as an actress, so I am enjoying that one as well. And yeah, that is going to be my update for Tuesday. I now have today off, so I'm going to just sit and read basically all day, which sounds fantastic because I freaking love garden spells. So that is what I'm going to be doing for this reading vlog, and I will check back with you guys tonight. Hey guys, long time no update. It is many days later. It's actually Monday the 23rd. I've just been really busy with work, as I should have foreseen, because I do work in retail. I work at Barnes & Noble, and we've got approved overtime, so I have been working every day. But I wanted to update you guys. So this one is going to be my Gabby Can't Watch vlog. So I'm just combining these 2 weeks in because I was reading Garden Spells for my paranormal magical element in it, and I don't really know, like I said, like I think I'm towing the line with the magical or the paranormal aspect of this. but like unexplained things happen, which I read you guys the definition, so I'm just sticking with it. I'm really enjoying this. This book makes me so happy, and I'm actually reading this out loud. I'm making Trevor finally listen to it because he hasn't read it, and it's one of my favorite books of all time, and he's really enjoying it. Not that I'm making him actually listen to it, and it's so good, and I enjoy it so much. So I haven't been able to read it because we were reading it together, but we are a good chunk of the way through. So I'm on 169, and it's only like 286. So we only have like a little more than 100 pages left, and it's so good, and I love it so much. And I have highlighted and underlined. I don't know, you guys can't see the underlines, but I've highlighted and put stickers throughout these. Like, look at this, like half that page is underlined. You guys can't see that, but lots of highlighting and enjoyment, and it makes me so happy. So I'm reading this one for that prompt, and then I decided that so with our book exchange, we are doing another book that is just going to be a surprise for each other, and it's a new adult romance book, and we told each other the first letter of the title, so we didn't end up picking the same one. And I've started reading that one, and that one is called Fix Her Up by Tessa Bailey. I've been watching a lot of Chelsea Darling Reads vlogs, and she was talking about how much she's loved this one, and she reads a lot of romance, so I thought I will trust her, like, let's just jump into it. So I'm not very far into it, I'm only 20 pages in, but I have done a little bit of annotating. It feels a little too tropey for me, but I'm trying to get the benefit of the doubt. But it's like, I kind of like the aspect because the trope seems to be best friend's little sister and the baseball star. So far it's about a professional baseball player from a small town who pretty much had a fall from fame and was supposed to be like one of the greats, and then he got injured, and now he had to retire at the age of like 28, and so now she's like trying to like kick him back into shape from stabbing Moby at this present time. But it's supposed to be where she's like wants to be taken seriously instead of like the kid that everybody like thinks of her as. I don't know. So I'm in the middle of reading that one as well, and that one is going to be my special Gabby book. So this is going to be my special Gabby vlog. I finally got in my presents that I ordered on Black Friday for my coworkers. Since I do work at a bookstore, all the managers exchange gifts. So I've got my coworker gifts here, and it's great because we're all bookish people for the most part. So it's like I can get like fun stuff that I would normally get, but also I got one thing for me, and then I got Gabby a few things too. So they were doing a really good deal on Book and Fable, and I love bookish candles, and I think it's such a good gift, and everybody can use candles. So I knew that I wanted to get something for Gabby as well, to just a little something to put into her box that I'm going to be sending the books in. So I ended up getting her a beautiful Resand candle, and it says, "To the stars who listen and the dreams that are answered." It is a 4-ounce candle. These are like good size candles for 4 ounces, and it smells really good. I think that may be one of my favorite candles out of all the candles I bought. It's like musky, but there's like hints of citrus in it too. It's good. And none of these smell like Sexy Man cologne, but this just smells so interesting and different that I actually really like it. And it's not too overpowering. And then the next is actually a book sleeve, which I'm really excited. I like would have loved to keep this because it's so damn cute, but I'm really like, it just like, Gabby loves purple, and it just is, it's so cute, and I got it in the intent for Gabby, so I'm getting it to Gabby, even though I would love this. And it's very on brand because like the candle is purple too. So it is a book sleeve, and it says, "When in doubt, go to the library" by J.K. Rowling. and I thought that was so cute, and I think Gabby is really gonna like that too, and it actually fits the paperbacks, so I'm going to put the paperbacks in there when I send her the box. And then I'm going to show you guys my candle haul for my coworkers and for myself. So of course, like, when I ordered this big thing, they were doing a giveaway of like a free candle, so I was like, sweet, I'm gonna get one for me. So I got Mr. Cresswell. Are we surprised with how much I'm obsessed with Stalking Jack the Ripper that I got a Cresswell candle? And it's got like old library books, like, I don't know if you guys could see that. It's got like old library books, and it's like so pretty. And then it says, there's nothing better than a little danger dashed with some romance. And I love. And it definitely, I was smelling these last night, and I was having Trevor smell them. And I was like, it smells like a historical fiction person. He was like, uh-huh. But it does, because it's like, back then they didn't have like these super sugary colognes. They didn't have like a bunch of options. It's just how like they would have smelled. So it's very manly smell, and it smells good. It's not normally something I would have gone for, but in regards to like historical like smells, because it's got a very, it's got a not too strong, but it's definitely got notes of tobacco in it. And back then they would be smelling like tobacco. It's like a sweet tobacco almost, but it smells good. Not like swoon-worthy good, but it smells good. And it definitely, I could like fit it. It fits his character. And actually all of these are 4-ounce candles. So the other ones I got are gonna be more generic, because they tend to have only YA characters on bookish websites, and some of my colleagues don't read YA. They just read like other things, obviously. So I got some generic ones. This one is called Bookish Night, and it says soft cozy throw vanilla bean and cashmere cream. And look at how pretty the label is. And this one, it's very strong vanilla with, to me, like hints of like apple, like the freshness of an apple. And then this one is just called Fictional Thrills. And this one is Roasted Coffee, Old Books, and Aged Pages. And this one, definitely coffee, but it smells very vanilla coffee to me. I don't really know where the old books and aged pages come from, but it smells like vanilla coffee to me. So I thought those were really good, just like generic bookish candles. And they're not like overwhelming scents that I'm like worried about people not liking the scent. And then one of my coworkers loves Six of Crows, and I just finished Six of Crows, so I've been talking with her about it. And so I decided that was one of her staff recommends. She recommends it a lot to people. So I was like, well, that would be perfect. So I got her a Ketterdam candle, and this was like a limited edition one. And this one smells so damn good. It is it just is Ketterdam's Finest Coffee, and it's a coffee candle. And it smells so good. I love this one. Very similar to the coffee candle that Gabby gave me last Christmas. It just smells so good. I love that. If they would have put coffee in with the tobacco smell, God, that'd be amazing. But this one definitely smells like more like cologne-y tobacco. So those are all of my bookish candles. And I've got to run because I have to go it's 2 days before Christmas. And of course I work tomorrow too. And people are going to be closing early on Christmas Eve. But I haven't done any stocking stuffer shopping. So we're going to go do that. And then I want to go drop off a few things at the shelter that I do every year. The pet shelter, the animal shelter that I adopted Sherlock and Watson from. So I'm gonna go do that, and then tomorrow I will film my update after I'm off work for my prompt this week because I haven't done my prompt because I'm still on the other book from before. So I think I'm still gonna film a prompt video, but I'm just gonna combine them all into this week. So that is my update, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, long time no talk. I'm sorry I suck. I've been very busy at work. I've been doing a lot of overtime, so I haven't gotten a chance to breathe. But I have been reading a little bit. It is now December 26th, Thursday at roughly 5 o'clock. So I wanted to update you guys. I am almost done with garden spells, and I only have about 86 pages left. I'm on page 201, and I'm loving it. Get off the computer. I am really, really loving it. Oh, you turned the camera. I have a little rascal here. So I'm really, really enjoying this. I forgot how much I just absolutely adored this book, and there's a reason why I rave about it and won't shut up about it. So I am really enjoying that one. I am still reading Fix Her Up. I haven't read any more since I updated you, I don't think. I'm just on page 20, so I need to get on that. Get off the computer. So I am reading those two, but I wanted to do my Get Off the Wall. Watson is being such a pain today. I wanted to do the magical readathon, so it is asking me, and I thought I'd make this a little shorter since, well, I thought I'd make this a little shorter. It's a pain in the butt to edit, honestly. So it's asking me if I joined the book club, which I did not join the book club, which I'm kind of bummed that I didn't join the book club, or I didn't know about the book club. So I'm clicking on that. Get off the computer. Watson. Can we not? Come here. Okay. You are in the way. Oh, I'm already at my reading prompt. Read a book that starts with the letter S for Slytherin. Boo. I was really hoping I'd be able to get a one that would work for Fix Her Up. But that doesn't work. Let's see what's in my audiobooks. Hi, kitten. Are you helping? Are you being mischievous? Oh, well, this works out. So the audiobook that I'm currently listening to, get off the computer. The audiobook that I'm currently listening to is Anna Kendrick's biography, which is Scrappy Little Nobody. And I only have, it says like 4.5 hours left. To be honest, I'm not loving it. It's just like her talking about her being a child actor and nothing like profound. It's just like her life. And it's not like super interesting. I'm hoping we're gonna get out of the child actor stage. I would not recommend this book to people, but who knows, it may get better. That at least counts for that. I'm gonna make sure I don't have any more reading prompts. Okay, so the prompt, or the question is, am I gonna use the Polyjuice Potion, or am I gonna find a different way? I'm gonna use the Polyjuice Potion, because I'm way too curious for my own good. And I want to, if I was at Hogwarts, I would want to see what the Slytherin common room is. Also, I would want to know like how he acts, because I'm always curious how people act when you don't know that you're around them. Does that make sense? Because you're someone else. So, definitely doing that. Okay, so my options are gather the missing herbs, retrieve a couple of hairs from Crabbe and Goyle, or stay and stir the cauldron. So I think if I were to go get the herbs from the potions class cupboard, I feel like Snape is gonna catch me. Crabbe and Goyle, which is what they do in the books, but I don't know if I would want to do that. I wouldn't want to sit and just stir. I'd want to like go out and do something. So it's either between getting the herbs or retrieve a couple hairs. And it was between me, Ron, and Hermione. I think Hermione could get away with getting the herbs from the cupboard. So I'm just gonna go with the Crabbe and Goyle, because I think that's the position I would be in. Okay, so this is my first reading week that I've had a second prompt, which is unfortunate because I'm a week behind right now. But it says my reading prompt is hair thin. Read a book that's no longer than 125 pages. So at least it is short. Like, I got a prompt for a short. I don't know how many pages is my book, because it's an audiobook. Let's take a look on Goodreads. There's a good chance I would have DNF'd Scrappy Little Nobody. So this is motivating me to finish it. Let's see. Oh darn, this is 275 pages. Holy buckets. Well, no longer than 125 pages. That's like, I mean, I could get a poetry book. Even like a lot of my graphic novels are more pages than that. I'll have to come back to that and figure out what I want to read at that moment. Okay, so it is asking if we spoke to Mr. Weasley about his raids on Malfoy Manor in chapter 2. I don't believe so. I have another reading prompt. I was getting so lucky that I only had one, and now I have 3 this week. So my reading prompt is read a friend's recommended or favorite book, which is funny because me and Gabby are doing the swap. It could also be a book recommended by a book community member you like. It's still going. How long is this chapter? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna need to like write down these like how many I'm gonna have. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now I'm at the point where the Hufflepuff student is petrified, and it's I either approach them or I run from the scene because everybody thinks that I'm already a Slytherin's heir. I'm gonna approach them because that's my personality. I would not be able to like see someone in distress and just like run away. I would try to help them. So I'm going to approach them. Very creepy photo of Filch. Oh, how cute. It says, pet the phoenix. Tweet a photo of your favorite bird, whatever they may be, and hashtag it, I met Fox. How cute. So I probably won't do this, but that's adorable. It's gotta be done now, right? No? Merlin's pants. The bloody bird caught on fire. Okay, so I have 3 prompts this week, which is a lot, considering that I was still behind from last week. So I may tell Gabby to like pick my book for me and just tell her like, you have to pick, like here's the specifications, you have to recommend a book to me or basically pick a book for me. And it has to be under 125 pages. That way I can do 2 birds with 1 prompt, or two books with 1 prompt. One book with 2 prompts. You guys know what I mean. So I don't have to worry about that because I'm already in the middle of 2 books. So yeah. So that's my update. That's my reading week, and I will hopefully have a bit more reading done by Sunday. I do have Sunday off, so I can catch up on Sunday. Hey guys, and welcome. Oh, this is going to be the last day of the reading vlog of these 2 weeks, and my battery's dying, so we're gonna make this real quick. So we're gonna try to make this real quick. It is now Sunday, very late at night, and I wanted to wrap up this reading vlog, so I did finish Garden Spells by Readathon Allen. You guys know that I absolutely adore this entire book. It's one of my favorite books of all time, and this is getting sent off to Gabby, and I can't wait for her to read it. And honestly, I didn't write a lot of notes. I just highlighted a frack ton in this entire book. I mean, I wrote a few notes, but not much, and it's like just highlighting and stickers and underlining things. So I really, really loved rereading this. It's such amazing, beautiful, magical story. So I have finished this one. I was also talking to Gabby about the magical readathon challenges, and she recommended to me, because that was one of my prompts, she recommended to me Sarah's Scribbles, which is like adulthood is a myth, but it's Scribbles as well. So that technically fulfills my title with an S in it. The book that is under 150 pages, because it's like 120 or something, and recommended by a friend. So I got all 3 of those prompts done, and I got done the magical realism or the paranormal romance type of thing, all done. So technically I am caught up on my prompts, but I still am planning on reading. I'm still listening to the Scrappy Little Nobody, the Anna Kendrick memoir. So I'm not loving that, but I'm pushing through because I'm almost done with it anyway. But I really enjoyed Sarah's Scribbles. It's very cute, short, like little comic book strips of like, it's just really cute. If you watch Gabby's vlogs, you guys know like how much she loves those, and they are very cute. They're definitely like geared towards the bookish type and the introverted type of adults, and they're very relatable and really cute. I ended up giving it a 4 out of 5 stars. It's very cute. Nothing was wrong with it that I didn't give it a 5 out of 5 stars. It's just not something that like I would be raving highly recommending to people. It's really cute for a fun read, but it's not like one of my favorite books of all time. This obviously 5 out of 5 stars. So that is my updates. I am still in the middle of reading Fix Her Up. I'm not very far into it. I think I've read only like 10 other pages, so I'm gonna focus on that this upcoming week. So I'm gonna be doing that, and stay tuned for another reading vlog for the last prompt of the Winter Magical Readathon, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.